Hi, it's Joan. I'd like to talk about declare a play. And right in the beginning, I want to look at the plan. So when you're declarer and the dummy hand has just come down and you didn't see the dummy before, you need to make a plan because you need to control both those hands. You've got to decide everything about the play of the hand, which is a big responsibility. So before you make your play to the first trick, just think about A, B, C. A says, what are our assets? What winners and or losers have we got on this hand at the moment? And what are we going to do about it? Well, when you think about developing extra tricks, that's when you go to the B part of the plan. And the B part of the plan says, browse the checklist for developing extra tricks. Where are we going to take our extra tricks that we need? Are we going to promote something? Are we going to develop tricks through length? Are we going to take a finesse? Or are we going to use the trump suit to reduce losers and trump in the shorthand? Or are we going to discard losers on winners? There are all these possibilities when you're deciding which techniques to use. And then, after you've made that decision, you need to go to C, which is consider the order you'll play this hand in. Will you draw trumps or will you delay drawing trumps? Do you have entries to get to your winners? And they're the things that you need to think about before you play to the first trick. Because sometimes if we play too quickly, we realise too late that we couldn't get to the hand we needed to be in, or that we shouldn't have drawn trumps. So the plan is everything. The more you play bridge, the more you need to make a plan. But you also need to be flexible about that plan, because when anyone starts to play, then they don't know how the suits are going to be dividing against them. So if you find that a suit divided 4-1 and you wanted it to divide 3-2, for example, so you won't be able to get the tricks you were hoping for, you'll have to move on to the next plan, to plan B, and hope that you've got a plan B. So slowly but surely we develop more possibilities for developing our tricks and making our contract. But it does all come down to considering where you've got your tricks, which tricks do you have to develop, and what technique to use, and can we reach our winners, or should we delay drawing trumps? These things are all worked out in the plan. So try the hand I've given you, see how you go, and good luck with it. I've just started some new Zoom courses, and you're very welcome to come in after the first lesson if you'd like to. One is on the 2/1 game force system, which I think is a marvellous way to play bridge. And the other one is looking at some conventions that you really need to improve your game. The other thing that's happening is that people are really wanting to go on bridge holidays. So I've got a fabulous one coming up, and that is in Australia's Hunter Valley, where a lot of good wines are made, and it's in September. And we'll advertise that on my website, and we'd love you to come and bring a partner if you want to. Doesn't matter if you don't want to bring a partner. It's a very beautiful place to go. It's Spice's Guest House in the Hunter Valley, and it's 3 nights, and we'll have a lot of fun. 3 days and 3 nights learning and playing bridge. So have a great week, everyone.